Hi guys, it's Shelly here from South Coast Gymnastics Academy. We're going to do a online content for flexibility today. We're not going to do our normal gymnastics flexibility that we usually do at the club. We're going to do yoga poses instead. So I have this yoga dice that I bought from my local department store. We're going to give it a roll and see what it lands on and see if we can practice that pose.
We suggest to hold each position for at least 3 breath cycles. Let's practice our breath cycles first. Our first position is Warrior 2. Stand in a lunge position to start. Pivot your back leg so that your foot is flat and pointing out to the side. Spread your arms very wide and point straight out in front of you. Then make sure your hips are rolled under. Hold this position for 3 breath cycles. Our next position is Downward Facing Dog. Start in a plank position. Push your hips up high and your chest backwards towards your legs. Hug your lower ribs in. Push away from the floor and stretch your shoulders. For a further stretch, pedal your feet from side to side. Hold this for 3 breath cycles. Our next position is Crescent Moon. Starting in a standing position, stretch your body really tall. Pull your arms up high and arch towards one side. Keep your hips tucked under. Make sure to complete the same activity, leaning to the other side as well. Do this activity for at least 3 breath cycles. Our next position is Resting Pose. Start laying down on your back with your legs out long. Pull your shoulders underneath your back so that your shoulder blades are close together. Lay your arms comfortably by your sides or rest them on your stomach. Make sure you do your 3 breath cycles. The next pose is tree pose. Start in a standing position, lift one foot up off the floor and rest it on the side of your leg. It can be as high or as low as you choose. Tilt your hips under and keep your hips level. Stretch your body up long and try and hold this position. Make sure that you do this position on both legs. You can also hold on to something if you need to for balance. The next position is Namaste. Start in a seated position with your legs crossed. Sit up tall with your shoulders drawn up and back. Rest your arms comfortably on your knees or your legs. Lift up through your head and heart whilst doing your breath cycles. The next position is knees to chest. Start by laying down on your back. Lift both legs up and bend your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees into your chest with every breath cycle. Make sure that you relax your head and shoulders so that you are not tensing. The next pose is Child's Pose. Start by kneeling down and sitting on your feet. Fold your body forwards until your forehead is placed on the ground in front of you. Reach your arms behind you towards your feet and rock your head from side to side with each breath. The next pose is Warrior One. Start in a lunge position. Make your back leg turn under and extended. Sweep your arms forwards, then up above your head. Squeeze your inner thighs towards the midline to engage your core. Hold this position for 3 breath cycles. Next we have triangle pose. Start in a low lunge position with both hands on the floor. Place your closest hand on the floor flat next to your front leg. Slowly twist your body whilst lifting your other arm towards the sky. Make sure you do this activity on both sides. Next we have our chair pose. Start by standing up tall and reaching your arms above your head. Interlock your fingers into a pistol position. Keep your back and arms straight as you lower your hips and bend your knees. This is a similar position to our motorbike position for landings. Our last position is Cobra Pose. Start by laying down on your stomach with your hands placed under your shoulders. Push away from the floor whilst arching your back. Squeeze your knees away from the floor whilst pushing your feet firmly. Extend through your head and your heart. Thanks for tuning into our video. We hope you enjoyed it. This video was brought to you by Coach Shelly and Coach Liz.